Hi students. Okay, so similar to the last conversion where we had grams per centimeter cubed to grams per meter cubed, I want to convert 60 miles per hour to meters per second. You know what, I probably should have done this one before I did this one, but thank you for allowing me to not be perfect. Okay, so 60 miles per hour. That is 60 miles for every 1 hour. If it takes you an hour to get someplace and you're driving 60 miles per hour, then you will drive 60 miles in that amount. I didn't say that right. If you're driving between point A and point B and it's 60 miles and you're driving 60 miles per hour, you're going to get there in 1 hour. That's how I like to think of it. Okay, so we've got 60 miles over 1 hour, and we're going to multiply that. Miles is going to go down here because we want to convert miles to meters. And I know that you guys could be in different classes and have different instructors, and so your teachers are giving you different conversion sheets. I'm just taking a look at this one from a book I happen to have, and so, I'm looking right here at miles. 1 mile equals that many kilometers. 1 mile equals 1.609 kilometers, so that's what I'm going with. So 1 mile equals 1.609 kilometers. So these miles are going to cancel, and then I'm going to go to kilometers. Oh, but I don't want to go to kilometers. I want to go to meters. So I'm going to need another one of these things. And kilometer here means I'm going to put kilometer here. I'm going to go kilometer to meter. And this time I'm going to look at this. And I'm going to look for kilo. So the way you read this is 1 kilometer equals 10 to the third meters. 1 kilometer equals 10 to the third meters, which is the same as saying that 1,000 meters is in 1 kilometer. Okay, so I've got my miles to meters. Now I need to go hours to seconds. So I'm going to put a fraction bar here. Hours in the denominator means hours in the numerator. I'm going to go hours to minutes. But I can't stop at minutes, so minutes in the denominator mean minutes in the numerator, and then I'm going to go to seconds, because that's what we're wanting, hours to seconds. There's 60 seconds in 1 minute and 60 minutes in 1 hour. So, miles in the numerator, canceling with miles in the denominator. And then we've got hours in the denominator, canceling with hours in the numerator. And then we've got minutes in the denominator, canceling with minutes in the numerator. And that is going to leave me, I forgot these two guys. Kilometers in the numerator, cancel with kilometers in the denominator. So that leaves me with meters per second. And this time I'm going to show you the calculator, but I'm going to try something different. Because I don't have a great way of doing this. I don't have my own physical calculator, and I feel like it's probably hard to see, and I'm shaky when I do this one. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on, but I'm just gonna like point to what you're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna do open parenthesis, and then we're gonna put in 60 times the 1.609 times 10 raised to the third power, And then I'm going to hit this arrow button. I don't think you can see it. It's an arrow button to bring it down. Oops. And then times 1 times 1, and then close parenthesis, and then divide, and then open it back up. And that's going to be 1 times 1 times 1 times 60 times 60, and then close parenthesis, enter. Okay, so maybe I'm going to go ahead and not have the camera up like that, and I'm going to do it real quick just so we can talk about sig figs. Okay, so I've got 60 times 1.609 times 10 raised to the third power. I am going to show this part though. See, 10 raised to the third power. So I have to hit this button to get that cursor back down. Okay. And then that is times 1 times 1, close parenthesis, divide, open, 1 times 1 times 1 times 60 times 60, close parenthesis, enter. So this is what I get. I get 26.81666667, and that is meters per second. Started out with 2 significant figures. That's 2, oh my goodness. I have not had enough caffeine this morning. Okay, that is 1 significant figure. This is a trailing 0 that does not count because there's no decimal in this number. So I need 1 significant figure here. So I'm going to make that 30 meters per second. This trailing 0 will also not count because there's no decimal in this number. Okay, so remember, in settings, you can slow down the playback speed, and I will see you in the next video. And if you wanted to leave a comment about how you think I should handle the whole calculator thing, because I know it's shaky and bright whenever I'm using the one on the computer screen, but it's the only one I've got, then I'd listen to your suggestions. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.